Hi everybody, this is Vince again. This time the video is going to be me rolling with Joey, and again I'm just working on my defensive game. My whole objective is not to get smashed in side control or to get submitted, obviously. So just trying to make the game last as long as possible. So I'm quite happy to let my partner pass or take my back, and I'm just working my grip fighting, arm movements. Like in this case, I'm just trying to defend how he's going to try to insert his left hook. So by putting my left leg into place and or keeping my hands tight to my hips. So he's trying to strip my feet away, but I need my legs there to help me move my hips. As you can see that. If he keeps doing that once or twice, I'm just going to turn and face towards him. Again, I'm just trying to avoid him from getting his hooks in. So going to a turtle sometimes enables that to happen. I'm just rolling out of that turtle position so that I can at least put him back and play guard. I think here he's having a chat with Mark about some strategy, and I'm just listening as they're going on about what to do, but it's okay. It's all for fun and it's all part of the training. I'm learning and he's learning, so that's all fun. So he's just discussing, they're just discussing how they should try to control my bottom arm or my far bottom hip. So trying to let him get the controls that he wants, and I'm trying to stop him from getting the controls that he needs to control my posture. So eventually he gets his one of his hooks in, and he's trying to figure out what is the best way for him to take my back. And I'm just trying to stay glued to the mat and avoid him from getting his right arm underneath to pick me up. So eventually he bails on that movement, and let's see what Joey's going to do next. So again, he gets his arm positions right to trying to go like a north-south, but I pop up into the turtle position, then forcing him to go back to that position but on the other side, kind of like in this lying down position. Again, he's trying to look for maybe a leg lock or a knee bar, trying to mess about with the legs. He's trying to keep me flat, but I'm not gonna go flat with my back on the mat. I'm gonna stay on my side or face down because it allows me to move. Again, I think he's trying to get some kind of arm seatbelt control, but as you can see, I've trapped his arm. So he panics, he pulls his arm out. So that's a little bit of a grip fight going on for that arm position. Again, you notice I'm not using my hands to grab anything or defend because partly because I think my elbow was injured at the time, so I didn't want to tax it even more, and didn't want to rely on any kind of gi grips, and also wanted just to work on my defense hip movement without relying on any grips. So in this case, he tried to upend me, but he ends up walking into my spider guard. Again, because the spider guard is pretty taxing on the grips, and since my elbow is a bit buggered, I just release that and just go back to my seated guard position to let him play his game, to let him work his attacks, and I'm working my defense and my hip movement. So again, we're back into this position, and he's still working the back mount or back take. In this case, he's in a side seated mount. I suppose I could do something to get out, but you see where his left leg is on the outside below my legs. So he's not really controlling my hip movement. So I'm still free to move and transition from side to side or back to turtle guard. Because of the camera angle, I can't really see what's going on, but I can't really remember what he was trying to do, except for putting a lot of weight. It gets to a point where it gets a little bit too heavy and uncomfortable, and I just transition to a turtle position again. And I'm just trying to make sure that he's not getting the grips that he wants, even though he's got his weight on me, but he's not really able to secure any kind of strong position here. So I think he's feeling a little bit frustrated, trying to figure out how to get the grips that he wants. But I think this is already close to the 5-minute mark, so I managed to survive another brown belt onslaught. with minimum scaling. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.